Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be talking about the books that I read in December and the books I plan to read in January. So first let's jump into what I read in December. I'm not going to be talking about the Christmas books because they were short, they were sweet, and you know, I talked about them a lot. I have a whole video dedicated to them, so I'm not going to be talking about the Christmas books at all. We're just going to be talking about the physical books that I have, except 1,000 Boy Kisses. But yeah, so besides the Christmas books, aside from the Christmas books, the first book that I read in December was 1,000 Boy Kisses. That was a 5-star book for me. It was so beautifully written. It tore my heart apart and then managed to put it back together again in the end, and I didn't think that would be possible in a book like that, to like what it was about. So yeah, 5 stars. And then I read, no I didn't, not yet. Then I read Scarred by Emily McIntyre. What is this book? It's a dark romance, and I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be a dark romance at all. Like I knew it was a retelling. I knew it was like had like dark subject matter or whatever, but like no, like it's like straight up a dark romance. Literally in the beginning of the book, it literally says Scarred is a dark royal romance. It is a fractured fairy tale, not a fantasy or a retelling. Oh, sorry, it's not a retelling. The main character is a villain. If you're looking for a safe read, you will not find it in these pages. Reader discretion is advised. Yeah, there are some things that are done in here that are like super triggering, so definitely look up the trigger warnings if you want to get into this series. I'm not going to be continuing the interconnected standalone series of Emily McIntyre. It wasn't really my thing. I didn't hate this book, but I didn't enjoy it either. It was a 3 stars. Like when it got to the end felt so rushed. I felt like we were waiting for this thing to happen for the whole book, and then it happened and then the book was over. So that was kind of really frustrating for me. It's about the main male character. His name's Tristan, and the female main character, oh my gosh, the female main character's name is Sarah, and it's dual POV, which is good for me always. And they like have the same agenda. Like I have no idea how to explain this book, to be honest with you. I have like literally no idea how to explain this book to you guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I like still don't know how I feel about this book. Like I read it and I was just kind of like, meh. Like I don't know, which sucks because I know a lot of people love this series, but I just didn't. I don't know. Sarah has to marry the king, which is Michael, but Tristan's all like, nah, I like your girl, pretty much. And I don't know. I don't know, guys. That was, yeah. I said 3 stars, but now it's like a 2.5 after thinking about it some more. 2.5. Sorry, Miss Emily McIntyre. Then I read of Mice and Men, which was a 5-star read. It was a reread. I went through and I annotated it. It's such a beautiful book with awesome writing. I enjoy reading books like classics and stuff, I guess. So I hope to be reading more classics this year. But this book is about George and Lenny, and they are going to a new like farm sort of thing, plantation, whatever you want to call it, for work. And you just kind of follow their story from there. Super heartbreaking. And it says some pretty foul language because this is from the 1937. So, trigger warnings for this one as well. Then I started A Court of Mist and Fury. I literally got, I keep saying halfway, but that's not halfway. Whatever. I got about halfway through. So now we'll jump into pretty much the TBR for January. Nothing fun and exciting for this month, unlike last month. No unwrapping my reads or anything, just regular schmegular TBR. For my TBR for this month, I plan to finish this. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get through this. Well, like, not so long. I was getting through it. Once I started it, I got through it. But then we went on vacation and I didn't take my book light with me. So normally when my daughter's sleeping, I will read, but I didn't have any other way to read. So I just kind of like didn't. So I plan on finishing this month. So yeah, and then I'm gonna take a break from the series again because honestly I just don't have the next book. So A Court of Mist and Fury, I'm not gonna talk about this anymore because I've talked about that series, I feel like, to death. Then another book that's on my TBR for this month, because I didn't get to it last month, is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. I just ran out of time, and so since I didn't get to it last month, I'm gonna read it this month. So same thing like I said last month. They're childhood rivals to lovers, and it's about Julie and Dahlia. They're childhood friends to lovers, and they reconnect. And yeah, I love Lauren Asher books, so I kind of want to like dive back into her books. If I have, I still have to finish the Dreamland Billionaire series, so I feel like I should finish that first. But honestly, I want to get to this so bad, so bad, because I've heard nothing but good things about this book. So Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. And then this is kind of a random book, but it's been on my TBR for literally a year. Literally bought it last December, like 2022. Wait, yeah, 2022. So it's What We Carry by Kaylin Fogarty. It's about this woman who goes through a late term miscarriage, and so she tries to like get her life back on track pretty much. Like she's like kind of like she's trying to move on from it, but then she gets pregnant again. I hope to get to this. I'm more than positive it's just a women's literary fiction. Yeah, I'm nervous, of course, to read it because I do have a daughter of my own, so it's kind of just always been on the back burner. But for some reason I just have been really wanting to read it recently, so I'm putting it on my TBR because we're mood readers over here. That is my what I read in December and my what I plan to read in January. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed Bookmas. And I hope you guys like this new setup. I got a ring light, so hopefully that'll make my videos a little bit more like pleasing, I guess. So yeah, I will see you guys very soon, and I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye besties.